reset. Sandy's at a rampage. That's going to be cleaner for the Wizards. Oh, that's just pure damage. And here goes the ball to the closest. And the Rengar is there for the cleanup.
Yeah, gonna be the fight, ladies and gents. Keepers, Birdie gets used. Dito naman ginamit din.
There is the arm of deception. Holy! Good evening, everyone, and welcome back after the short break. You are still watching the Garena LoL Collegiate League Summer 2017. Once again, I'm Vulcan, and with me is Chisto. We will be your casters for the best of 3 series between ADDU and LDCU. With LDCU securing Game 1, we will now be moving on to Game 2 to see will ADDU tie it out and make it until Game 3, or will the Titans LDCU finish things off with a clean slate 2-0 victory. But right now, let's get straight to the drafting phase.
Yeah, so ADDU looking to bounce back, trying to show that they aren't really flustered even after dropping a game. And
okay, now they're not banning five marksmen. So this is what I like from ADDU. They are learning from their mistakes. Removing the Vladimir, that was real trouble in Game 1 from Sea Dragon, and also the Orianna. So you can expect that maybe that ADDU will be having a more diversity in their bans. I'm curious though, why did LDC ban away the Vladimir?
I think why they picked Vladimir during the first game is actually a denial sort of from Kitanda, and they really respected Kitanda's ability to play Vladimir. That's why they opted not to give it to him. But LDC immediately picking up the tag, going to provide so much more appeal for their composition here.
So we might see the repeat of Game 1 where LDCU, they did convince us how to use things properly. Right now the Shen is open. If we are about to see something that has been used in Game 1, then it'll be interesting. Kled and Karma have been hovered.
Ooh, this is such a great combo from Ateneo to Davao. Kled and Karma, a lot of speed ups, a lot of rundown potential for these team fights and skirmishes. I really like these first 2 picks coming off from Ateneo to Davao.
So one thing you can expect maybe to top everything off, maybe an Ola.
Oh, they gotta go fast.
They gotta go fast.
They gotta go really
fast.
fast.
Gotta go fast and make sure they don't crash and burn, because that is actually something that a lot of teams...
Orin hover?
A lot of teams have a trouble with when it comes to a composition that just requires you to run it down mid.
Yeah, definitely. So I think LDC will potentially respond with the Jarvan Maokai lock here.
Let's see though, because anything can go. I mean, another 3 tank pickup for LDCU. We did see this in Game 1, and now we will be seeing it again in Game 2, where for ADDU, they are going to be trying to figure out what could be their game plan in Game 2. They are hovering on the Wukong, but switches again to the Xayah. So let's see. Right now the first phase is complete. LDCU still have control when it comes to top everything off. That is the advantage you get when you're playing in the blue side.
So double ninja bans with the Zed and the Shen. And it's really interesting. They say that again not prioritizing to pick their marksman this early into the draft, because we do know Demon Kite can almost play anything. I mean, even with not the 5 marksman ban coming out. Ooh, Aurelion! That's an interesting pickup here if they do lock it in.
Don't celebrate too early. Remember, there was one game where someone...
Crossing my fingers.
Yeah. So let's see, will this be an interesting pick? The Aurelion Soul, that has an ancient pick, has been locked in. And I think this is going to be a very interesting game. Let's see how ADDU can fully utilize this. They do have the Karma and the Kled, so this is something that can work, perhaps. They have the mobility.
There is a bit of desynchronization here with their comp, because as an AD carry, Xayah wants to be kiting back in order to position her Blade Caller, whereas Karma and Kled and Aurelion, they want to run at the enemy team. So it'll be interesting to see a Xayah moving forward and not kiting back in these team fights.
So let's see. I mean, I love it when there's something that we don't see very often. Pick right now in the LCL. Ooh, Azir. This is interesting. The God of the Space versus Narcissistic Emperor of the Sands.
The Emperor of Shurima is gonna try to push back the engage from the Karma and Kled, just gonna zone them out with the Emperor's Divide.
So looks like this will going to be a very fun game. You can expect a lot of things to happen because Aurelion Sol and Azir, this is going to be a very stale mid lane.
Yeah,
but when it comes to team fights, expect something explosive.
Yeah, Ateneo de Davao needs a good jungler in it. Kane, very unorthodox picks coming from Ateneo de Davao University. And
this could be their winning point. This could be something that, let's say, trying to say what's the right word to say it? Unorthodox in a way that it's so ridiculous that it will work. That's what I'm trying to say. And for right now, LDCU, they will be locking in more meta picks, the Maokai, Jarvan, the Tristana, whereas ADDU, they'll be more creative. Let's hope the creativity of ADDU will pay off. Rite of Passage on the red side versus Titans on the blue side. Let's hope this is going to be their comeback game. If not, this will be the winning game for the Titans in the blue side.
Yeah, so looking at the complete pick and ban here, Liceo de Cagayan not opting to change their strategies, still have a lot of team fight potential, whereas Ateneo de Davao, they want to begin to run down the members of LDCU with so many speed ups and so many ways to catch out enemies who are out of position. So let's just see how it plays out from Ateneo de Davao. Have they reset? Are they flustered after dropping that first game? Let's just wait and see.
Well, in the first match, match 1, Xavier University did drop their first game, but in the end, ultimately, they came back from it. Maybe we will see the pattern again repeated in this match 2. Will this be a running trend in the LCL? Let's see. For the Titans on the blue side, LDCU, this will be their match point game. And as for ADDU, this will be their, let's say, do or die game where they could deny and extend the best of 3 series.
Yeah, do or die. Of course, in the best of 3, you have to win 2 games, and so far, LDCU one step closer, but Ateneo de Davao trying to catch up.
So let's get straight to the rip. This is going to be game 2 of match 2. LDCU Titans on the blue side with ADDU Rite of Passage on the red side.
So one interesting thing to note here is that Ateneo de Davao's draft needs to get ahead in order to be effective. Kled as a champion is a very volatile in a sense where he needs to snowball in order to be effective during the early to mid game. So I expect Kitando to look for roams because Aurelion as a champ has very potent roams. He's really good at pressuring side lanes with his speed up ability. When he moves in a straight line, he moves even faster. So it'll be up to Liceo de Cagayan to actually spot out the roams and call where he is, because if they're able to prevent Kitando's roams from netting them any kills, Liceo de Cagayan is going to be poised to potentially win this 2-0.
And we will not be expecting any level 1 cheeses anymore since
there's no more Morgana.
Yeah, there's no more Morgana. I would say the duration of the bind at level 1 is just ridiculous, and I think it's so cheesy, and it worked for them. But let's see right now in game 2. Interesting matchup. I will always say that when I see an Aurelion Sol, it's very tricky to actually position yourself, and you cost a lot of mana at the early phases of the game. But in the long run, I would say when it comes to lane advantage, it's all up to Sol, due to the fact that he has bigger range compared to the Azir.
Yeah, of course, with the recent Azir changes, Azir doesn't have the same range as before, and during these early levels, Kitando's really gonna push in this lane. He's gonna pop that corrupting potion and just instantly shove the first few waves and potentially look for a roam to a side lane. And like I said, he's already shoving in Sea Dragon here, and I wonder if the Hound would want to visit mid lane early in order to shut down Kitanda and give Sea Dragon a bit more pressure in the matchup.
Well, Jarvan has been one of his very comfort pick champions, most picked jungler for himself. And early level 3 ganks will really help Sea Dragon, due to the fact that Aurelion Sol may be very fast, mobile, but does not have enough escape tools. The E is not something that you want to use an escape tool because when you get damaged, you get cancelled midway. So this is something that Kitanda will have to watch out for. And as for Kang, I would say he may prioritize the top or the bot lane, seeing that he did complete his blue buff pathing.
Yeah, but so both junglers on opposite sides of the map right now, like showing their priorities. I think the Hound wants to path towards the top lane because in a lane matchup, Maokai really doesn't win that many, and if they leave this lane 1v1, Ghost is just gonna run away with the lane and really shut down the mark. I think why the Hound is pathing towards his top side is he wants to be able to look for a gank top lane and relieve a lot of pressure from Hope.
And when you're actually prioritizing the top lane and removing the Kled, and as you said, yeah, if Kled remains like undisturbed in his laning phase and when he's farming really well, no matter what you do, in the long run, Hope will lose because when you're just playing the farm game, Maokai doesn't really win anything.
Yeah, Maokai is very weak laner, but there's a gank top lane.
Gank top lane will happen. Jousting will be his escape tool. Very premature gank there. Nothing will be rewarded. No summoners burned for Gosu. But in return, rite of passage, they will know his location.
Yeah, so far, both teams a bit more passive early game here. Both junglers really opting to just sort of sit back, even though the Hound looked for a gank top lane. There's really not much a Maokai and Jarvan can do with Gosu being that close to his turret. And Kled is really hard to gank, of course. Once you do take him low enough, he does turn untargetable, and he can potentially still outplay you from that. So still good proactivity from the Hound looking for that gank.
And also the fact that Kled is a resourceless champion compared to Maokai. So laning phase, it'll really be Kled winning up this matchup. Unless the Hound, again, revisits the top lane. But most highly unlikely due to the fact that he still has his flash. Hound,
Go
though,
for it.
showing his position a bit too early. Oh, Kitanda fell for the bait. Eats up the combo, leaving behind Kang. But he will be dwindling the health of the Hound. Hound is very low on health. He will be surviving, but in the top lane, looks like Gosu may just secure the first blood. Oh, the Maokai was really going for an outplay there, but in the long run, first blood goes to Gosu.
Yeah, Hope kind of overstepping there and not respecting the amount of damage Gosu can deal. Of course, with Kled, he's really strong during those first few auto attacks and the fight, having that bonus damage. And because the lane was set up that way, in order to get farm, Hope had to step forward, and when he stepped too far forward, Gosu just punished him for it and picked up first blood.
The first blood will be going towards Gosu with a 700 gold lead in the top lane. This will reward Gosu, I would say, Cleaver Rush, or if he wants to push more, he can go for the Tiamat.
Yeah, and of course, that is a big win for Ateneo de Davao. Kled wants to be ahead during the early stages because he's a very snowbally champion, and with the way things are going, I think Ateneo de Davao, they aren't flustered at all, even after dropping the first game. So looking at bot lane here, Karma is automatically going to push faster than the Taric because, of course, it's a double range versus a range melee matchup. Taric's just going to have to not get poked down too much. And Kitana looking for roam but gets spotted out.
And it's also the fact that we're seeing that Tristana getting the relic shield with the Taric, so very good relationship there.
They're going for the Ardent Sensor, like most people do. They just want to get that item because at this point it's still such a good item because it just provides so much more damage and utility for your team.
And also the fact that the heal and the shields will be empowered. And knowing that, he will be rushing it. And this is going to be a very good item, especially on a Taric who can easily really refresh the cooldown of his Dazzle.
Yeah, okay, so fun fact for everyone, when Taric uses his passive double auto attack, he gets
Shurima Drift happening in the mid lane. Sea Dragon will be still picking up the kill.
Yeah, so Sea Dragon, knowing Kitana doesn't have flash, punishes him for it and goes for the all-in, nets him the kill.
That drift though.
Yeah, so looking back to the point I was trying to make, of course, Taric has a passive where whenever he uses an ability, he instantly gets two really quick auto attacks, and whenever he procs those auto attacks, it gives him an instant charge of that heal, so he'll be able to proc the Ardent Sensor even faster.
Man, all this talk about Ardent Sensor is like whoever gets the heal first will be winning the fight. But right now, I think Gosu is really enjoying his time in the top lane where he is punishing Hope a lot because Maokai at early stages of the levels is pretty weak, and I would say that in the long run Gosu will be a huge threat because Hope right now is not even controlling this Kled.
Yeah, as far as the junglers go, I think the Hound being passive isn't really gonna work out in his favor. Jarvan needs to be proactive, whereas Kang on this Kayn is comfortable to just farm up and get to that the red Kayn, which is so much popular, gives more CC during these skirmishes with Ateneo de Davos wanting to run down. Having that extra crowd control is just going to help them win skirmishes even easier.
So far, kill score 1-1, almost 9 minutes into the game. First blood, not yet secured by any team. This could be the game changer, but seeing how the Tiamat has been rushed, yes, by Gosu, and he's immediately going for the Phage. I don't think Hope will be running away.
Now here comes the Aurelion Soul Roam. This is very good.
Here it comes. He will be sped up by the Karma. Delivering maybe the stun. No, he did change his mind. He was spotted by a control ward.
Yeah, good roam there from Kitanda, trying to make something happen bot lane, but Liceo de Cagayan, knowing Aurelion can roam, provides the info to their bot lane, and they spot him out and are able to avoid what potentially could have a disastrous gank, which could have potentially swung the bot lane in favor of Ateneo de Davao.
So that would be a very good gank attempt for Kitanda, but very good response from LDCU. And here comes the Kayn responding towards the bot lane. He will be popped in. Rapsu's very low on health. The bomb will be onto Kayn. Kayn is very low. Goes away with the flash into Shurima. The Emperor's Divide will channel through, but no, it will still be ADDU getting that double kill thanks to the burst coming from the Xayah.
Yeah, Vat shredding through them with they're still going.
Another storm in and looks like Jarvan instantly get bursted down. He may get taken down, and looks like Gosu will be helping his team. 4 members gets butchered in the bot lane with an exchange of 2 members. LDCU just got hit by a truck.
Yeah, big fight coming from the bot lane. Ateneo de Davao just forcing with their composition, using the lead they had in the top lane, making the proactive move towards the bot lane. If they will give them first tower here, and if they give solo gold to Ghost here, it's going to put this Kled so much more ahead compared to Hope.
Looks like the first turn, yeah, 650 gold total will be going towards Ghostu, but here's the replay on what happened in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think since Tarek still doesn't have Cosmic Radiance here, he isn't able to proc it that early into the fight, and he does hit 6 there, but it's too late. Cosmic Radiance does not go off in time, and the Blade Caller coming from Vatish shreds through Repulse and Sea Dragon. And so, the Hound coming in here, he's gonna dunk onto Bath, but Bath buys enough time with the Blade Caller, able to deal enough damage to chunk Jarvan before he eventually goes down to Demon Kite. And Kled, just having teleport advantage, comes in first before the Maokai does, and just wins the fight for Ateneo de Davao.
With the kill score now standing at 3-5, almost closing into the next Infernal Drake. Looks like ADDU from that clash. They've secured the first Drake of the game, which is the Infernal. The next Drake will be another Infernal. This is something that LDCU cannot give up. If they give up the second Infernal, this is going to be a nightmare of a game due to the fact that they have an Aurelion Soul. They have a Kled that's already snowballing.
Yeah, a lot of wins here in the early game for Ateneo de Davao University, and for Liceo de Cagayan, they need to weather this storm. They need to get to a point where their comp is a strong 5v5. They need Azir to get items. They need Tristana to complete 1 or 2 items before they take these fights. And right now, they need to just farm up. They need to scale because at this point, Ateneo de Davao is just in the driver's seat.
And so far, for LDC to respawn in time, they do lack the initiative. Hope is practically no use to his team right now due to the fact that he's very behind. And 2 members converging towards the top lane. They do spot out wards. And Parley will be there scouting things out. Looks like Z-Dragon will just be roaming around the river. No big things are gonna happen just yet. He did spot Kitanda, however.
Yeah, I think the reason why Hope is in this situation is because they picked Maokai into Kled, and it really isn't a favorable matchup for the Maokai, and the Hound didn't do anything to play around the top side and relieve the pressure from the Kled, and just it just left Kled in the 1v1 versus the Maokai, and I think Hope he really just can't do anything in this situation except try to get as much farm as possible in scale.
With the goal not that far apart for total team goal, but when it comes to Hope's contribution towards the team, it's really lacking because it's difficult. You're on a Maokai, you can't do much, and Maokai is not anymore this glorious top tank you see anymore. Many champions in the top lane really overshadow him in the past, and to pick up Maokai right now complements the composition for his team. This is what I always seen with top laners like Gosu or Hope. They go for team-oriented builds. But right now, Gosu is going for more of a snowballing champion. But right in the mid lane, locked down onto Kitanda. He does use the Voice of Light to push away that Jarvan. Teleport will be cancelled by Hope.
Great use of the Voice of Light there to disengage the fight, and just the flash and ult burn from Kitan isn't really going to affect the lane that much. I mean, he has to play a bit more passive now, provided he has less safety, but Hope going aggressive here.
Oh boy, he really went too aggressive there. It looks like Bath has the luxury because no more Cataclysm available for the Jarvan. He still have the flash. Kitanda waiting for the right flank. Going on Demon Kai, looks like Emperor's Divide will be missing his target, and with the balls of Kitana just free hitting, looks like the first storm will be there, and Demon Kai going for a very aggressive rocket jump, pays the price. Kang instantly bursts him out. Cosmic Radiance doesn't make it through. Kang is caught by Hope. Hope gets the kill. Same as Sea Dragon going with the shifting sands for the double kill. Kitanda is very low. He may not survive this. He does have the ghost. He did pop it out. Looks like this will be maybe an official triple kill for Sea Dragon.
Yeah, an extended fight there. Even though it goes so long, Gosu not opting to collapse onto that fight, leaves his team in a 4v5. But he will take down 2 mid towers from the side of ADDU. That will really shut down a lot of what Sea Dragon can do, because he needs to send one guy to... He's even gonna kill Grapples here.
Oh boy, he's gonna be dismounted after that. Oh, but slither of health though, thanks to the health potions. But from that team clash, it was very wise of Gosu to just push out the lanes compared to joining in a clash that was actually going to be a lost cause.
Yeah, but more fighting.
Charging it towards Hope, but going for the Hound instantly, forcing out his flash, but the bear trap on the rope will still channel through. Gosu is on a rampage, 4 members diving the turrets. Looks like Wrath will be getting his payback, and Minions, Minions for the win.
Yeah, Minions right there, able to take down Kang for the trade kill, and looking at these fights, during the extended fight in the top lane, at first it looked like Liceo de Cagayan overreach with Demon Kai jumping in and getting taken out, but immediately after that, ADDU, they overreached themselves and looked for another fight without their cooldowns, but more aggression.
Oh, Kitana going for a 1v1 against... Oh, Demon Kai, he does eat up the Voice of Light. One more ball damage. Oh, the Buster Shot for the block and the save. Demon Kai will be surviving.
Well played from Demon Kai to avoid the death there. Really, really nice show of mechanics.
Man, that thing that happened with the minions in the top lane, that was something that was very good. A 4-man dive, beautiful dive, but that would have been such a good picture frame for ADDU, but instantly, those minions are like your parents walking in on you and you just get immediately caught and being embarrassed. That's how I think Kang felt.
Yeah, but even with all these fights happening, I think what Liceo de Cagayan wants to do here is they want to slow down a bit, because at this point in the game, Ateneo de Davao still has a stronger early game team comp, and with them forcing so many fights...
I don't think Hope is listening to you at all. He does not care. Slow down. I don't slow down. He even has the Righteous Glory. He's not going to slow down. With a Cataclysm locking down 3 members of ADDU. They are going to be backing up. Cosmic Radiance is going to channel through. Kang, bye-bye. Looks like the shifting sands was a bit too close onto Gosu. He will be surviving with Kang paying the heavy price. Kitanda is poking out Z Dragon, the Shurima Drift again. Voice of Light, is it available? Oh, it's still on cooldown. Very awkward positioning here. Looks like Demon Kai will be executing.
There's so many things going on.
Silver coming in. Oh, here it comes. Star Call. Hope again. He does not have the Righteous Glory. Sadly, halfway cooldown. If he did have it, he would have chased down Kitanda.
Yeah, with all these fights coming on the map, you really can't predict what's going to happen. So much aggression coming from both teams. I mean, for LCL again, what their comp wants to do here is scale, but they don't respect
so
the
much
early
for
game.
so much for slowing down right now. LDCU, when you see a speed limit of 50, do you go below 50, Chisto? It's a challenge. When you say maximum speed limit is 80 miles per hour, that's just a challenge. You try 90. Then if you go into an accident, you lost the challenge. But if you survive, you win the challenge.
Yeah, but so
Warning signs in our life are not something that we should fear, but take as a challenge. Warning, crocodiles, do not swim. That's a challenge I'm gonna take. Warning, do not drive too fast, accident-prone area. I'm still gonna go for it. Warning, no pedestrian crossing. Still go for it.
I'd rather not take that risk.
But right now, LCU is taking that risk, and it's kind of
so far working out. But second Infernal Drake going to the comp of ADDU de Davao, gonna help them deal even more damage with the bonus AD and AP.
Okay, now it's not worth it because they got the second Infernal Drake. So I would say that LDCU, they are still very comfortable in the way they play in the early phases of the game, where they're at the lead. And so far, ADDU just responding it with macro play, going for the Infernal Drake.
Yeah, I think the reason why ADDU de Davao dropped so many of those early skirmishes is because even with their comp ahead, they need to be clumped up together in order to utilize the speed up combos of your team comp. And Kitanda going for 2v1.
He can go for it though. He does have the kiting with the GLP Hextech item. He will be surviving. I gotta say, the eternal passive of that item is very useful, especially on an Aurelian Soul, because he uses so much mana. In the end, he sustains himself so well, so that's a perfect item for the Aurelian Soul.
So I expect teams to begin setting up around this Baron area now. And
oh, next Drake is Infernal. Oh, LDCU, you gotta take that Mountain Drake again. But right now, Cosmic Radiance will try to throw. Demon Kite successfully dives in thanks to the help of Repulse. And I think Kang will be forced to flash out. Yeah, he will be a sitting duck there. Double kill will be going towards Demon Kite. He will be surviving that tower dive. I gotta say, LDCU, they have been using this Taric very, very well.
Yeah, and I think it's a big error on the side of ADDU de Davao, opting to slow down the game because they are ahead in tempo, they are ahead in gold, but with them not grouping up, not playing around their winning lane, they really can't force these fights from the Seodic again, and not being able to use your early game lead really shuts down a lot. But here comes an engage.
Charging in. Oh, goes to denying the laws of physics. Goes straight over that wall. Sea Dragon is free hitting thanks to his soldiers, but they will be backing off. Hope. He's in a very awkward spot because he's very slow and goes to seize this, goes straight for Z Dragon, but right now in the bot lane, 3 against 2. Kitanda can't do anything. The Voice of Light will be pushing away 3 members. Oh wait, the reverse. Oh my god! Looks like thanks to the Voice of Light plus the Kate's knockoff, it will be ADDU winning that 2-1-3-5.
Yeah, an insane 2v3 chaining CC. They're able to knock up and stun the members of Liceo de Cagayan, and just a really good outplay from Kitanda and Kang.
Every time I see Hope versus Gosu, you can't help but smile.
You're just gonna see Maokai dying because right now Maokai will not be able to 1v1.
Oh my goodness!
I think they can take this. This is gonna go to the side of ADDU de Davao. And just like that, the aggression.
Kang is very low, but thanks to the wall, he will be surviving, and the Baron will be secured by ADDU. They deserve it. From that outplay in the top lane, and right now in the bot lane to top lane, this is going to be ADDU's time to fight back. And the next trick will be Mountain. Something that I think in the time frame of the Mountain, the Baron buff, they can take it away from LDCU. And right now, LDCU is still speeding up, not slowing down at all.
Yeah, Liceo de Cagayan University during the fight in the bot lane, not respecting the early game power that Ateneo de Davao do have right now. And with the Baron, Ateneo de Davao will be able to siege these turrets. They'll look to push down these lanes and potentially look to run them down with the Kled Karma combo.
Look at the Baron and Baron minions. They're not taking any spat from that as here, but looks like LDCU again with the aggressive dive flashing in.
Nice
the EQ combo will not connect. Kitanda is there over the wall going straight with Demon Kite. Cosmic Radiance will channel through. That is gone. 4 members in the top lane side, and the Emperor's Divide connects onto Kitanda. So much for the Baron buff. Bath gets taken out instantly. Demon Kai will be the superior one here. Triple kill in, making a penta. No, it'll be Kang taking away his sweet victory. But what? Another reverse. The ace will be going to ADDU.
There is no red light. There is no stop in the vocabulary of Liceo de Cagayan. And even though Ateneo de Davao's comp is the one that's supposed to be running down with the Kled and Karma, it's Liceo de Cagayan University that's actually running towards them and forcing these fights over and over, and just they get punished for it.
I don't think it's a matter of being green light, red light, or orange light. LDCU is colorblind at this point. All they see is black and white. I say go, and they pay the price again. But they still traded off for 3 members. They did remove the more stronger Baron buff. But in the end, when you get ace like that, it's a loss.
Look at the aggression coming from Liceo de Cagayan here. There's so much damage coming out. Hope with the Righteous Glory, he's gonna go for a Twisted Advance here on the Kang, and
how did Kang survive that? He's Ras right now, that's why.
Yeah, Ras of course didn't have so much HP back, able to shred tanks, but Demon Kite here
look at him, go straight to the third range. He doesn't care. Yeah. I want that triple.
He will die though to the Kane W here. He will get picked off just off the edge of it, and that sort of seals the fight for Ateneo de Davao with Gosu being this ahead on Kled.
Oh my god, there's no minion wave for LDCU. They're just treating the turret like it's their own. So far, that's gonna be the ace.
More fighting.
Fighting in the mid lane side. Cosmic Radiance only on to Repulse. This could be ADDU's chance. But looks like a Demon Kite and Repulse are very low on health. They will be weaving out of the fight. The Hand will lock down 2 members. But again, Gosu is just popping off, just snowballing, slapping each member's face with that Kled, and Kitanda with the Balls of Light will get him in that double kill.
There is no stop.
No, they're colorblind.
Yeah, there is no turning back from the Liceo de Cagayan.
Once you go in, go big, go home. In this case, always go home.
They keep charging in, and with that exchange, with one team fight for Ateneo de Davao, they can look for the end here.
Inhibitor will be taken down. I think Demon Kai will be responding. I just don't understand why LDCU, fight after fight, loss after loss, no adjusting yet. Mountain Drake and 2 Infernals in the hands of ADDU. Rite of Passage just smacking it towards the Titans.
I think it's because they see Demon Kite being ahead compared to his matchup. He already has 3 items completed, whereas Vath only has 2. They want to sort of play around at Tristana.
But look at the Kled, 10-1-6 with a Sterex gauge. Right now, okay,
yeah, here comes to the replay of the previous side, and it was actually Ateneo de Davao engaging onto them, and Cosmic Radiance only lands on Repulse, doesn't really do much for the rest of the team, and if that Cosmic Radiance landed onto Demon Kite, Ghost probably wouldn't have been able to one-shot him like that. And just the fight here just sealed with Demon Kite being out. There's no more carries from the side of LDCU, and they're just overreaching here, not respecting the ability of Ateneo de Davao to engage onto them.
It's like a horror movie here. You think you're gonna make it away, but boom! Last ball.
Just get booped.
Smacked by the balls. And right now, it's going to be 28 minutes into the game. 16-24 kill score. Gold lead of 56,000 to 48. That would be at least 8,000 gold lead for Rite of Passage with 2 Infernal and a Mountain. Right now, LCU, they do have Demon Kinds dealing so much damage compared to Vath, and I think this is something they can work with. And so far, red side being invaded by ADDU. Yes, they have control of that red side, whereas Gosu will be pushing in the top lane of the Titans. 3 members, 1 member going in and out of the mid lane to the top lane. This is going to be LDCU on the defense.
Yeah, Liceo de Cagayan need to start being more controlled here. They are behind, and I think they're beginning to realize that they can't continue forcing these fights because they are getting punished by the re-engage of Ateneo de Davao.
Hound is in a very bad spot. This could be the way for Ghost to just easily engage, and looks like Kang will be knocking him up, but the Hound will be surviving the damage.
There's a lot of wave clear though in Demon Kite here, and I think Ateneo de Davao did need to look for a Baron buff here to help their siege, because right now their push isn't really doing much versus the Tristana.
The Azir is just going to wreck those minions unless you have the Baron buff to really make that magic damage useless.
Baron is up in a few seconds though, and with double Infernal and a Mountain Drake, Ateneo de Davao will take that down extremely quick.
Man, Gosu is just ridiculous right now. 10-1-6 with the Guardian's Angel and the Hex Drinker. Oh boy, Kitanda is going to be picked off here. 1 member down.
Just as the Baron spawns.
Oh boy, this could be LDCU's winning moment. Maybe their chance to go back into this game. Baron has been started by the Titans, but will they get away with it?
Kang is here. This is a 50-50.
Oh, is it a 50-50? Could be a 60-40 depending how good your jungler is, but I think Kang is getting really itchy around the corners. The Baron will be going towards the Titans, and Demon Kite hopping over that wall, going straight for Kang. This will be 4 members alive for ADDU. This time, LDCU will be on the offense.
Yeah, critical pick there onto Kitanda in a 4v5. Of course, Liceo de Cagayan University, knowing they have the numbers advantage, immediately hop onto that Baron, and smart choice by Hope, zoning out Kang to prevent the 50-50 steal, and this game will just be stalled even further by Liceo de Cagayan, and this is really good for them as they do have a scaling comp. This will help them reach more items and potentially give them the 2-0 win.
And this is going to be almost the, the Mountain Drake will be spawning in 24 seconds, and if ADD takes this away, goes in for Dinkai. I don't think your Rocket is going to help you there. Oh my goodness, gets picked off easily. 3 members, 4 members just hovering around like a bonfire. It's going to be Demon Kite being the sacrifice towards ADDU's victory right now. Mountain Drake will be live right now, and I think ADDU may just go for it. May just end the game.
Yeah, why is Demon Kite in that lane that far up without the support of his teammates? There's so much speed up coming from the side of Ateneo de Davao University with the Kled. Just gonna chase you down, even with Rocket Jump, even with Busting Shot. There's no escape from that. Why is he overextending? It potentially will cost them the game.
It's because he can. Chisto. There's no thing that you can stop. You see a speed sign that says 60 miles per hour. He's going at 100 miles per hour. He is just fearless, and I think it's showing right now.
Yeah,
LDCU, LDCU, they love playing very aggressively, and if despite having no more ADC, and right now Hope is removed from the game, this is going to be another game that ADDU may just bounce back, because it's a back and forth game, a tug of war. You think LDCU is going to win, you think ADDU is going to come back, but both of them had equal Baron buffs, but in the long run, what comes out on top is the Drake buffs, the passives, the Infernal Drake giving you 16% more AD AP, and the Mountain Drake giving you more percentage true damage towards turret. That would have fitted so well for LDCU, especially the Tristana, and now they don't have it.
Yeah, but even with the game looking so back and forth on paper, the goal lead still lies in the hands of Ateneo de Davao. Of course, with Gosu being this ahead on the Kled, 10-1-8, Gosu is just carrying Ateneo de Davao during this game. He's playing this game super well right now, and I think Ateneo de Davao is looking for a final push here.
That's the struggle when you're playing Maokai against the Kled. Look at the CS off, goes to 314. I think he's pretty much 6-pack right now. So for LDCU, they may have to wait for the next Elder Because right now, ADDU, they can't push this lane because of the Azir and the wave clear coming from Demon Kite.
They want what ADDU wants. They need to look for an engage here and shut down the wave clear. They need to run at the comp of LCL again, and of course, knowing how LDCU plays, they won't back down from that engage. They will take the fight.
Oh man, kill score 70 to 26, 33 minutes into the game. Oh boy.
Things have kind of slowed down here, and I think ADDU are just waiting for a bit more cooldowns in order to begin to look for a fight. Because they don't want to stall out too much, because the longer this game goes, the less relevant their gold lead becomes. At some point in this game, everyone is going to be 6 items, and with everyone 6 items, it's just tilting in the favor of LCL again, because they do have better scaling with the Azir and Tristana.
Well said, and so far the Baron buff will not be live just yet. The Elder Drake, if ever ADD takes this Elder, I don't think those turrets won't even matter. I mean, 2 Infernals and 2 Mountain Drakes, that's going to be a very nice objective to get. And I think this is going to be a really tense game for Liceo de Cagayan University.
They're looking for a fight here now.
They're looking for pickoffs. That's what they want. They want the same thing they got, especially Demon Kite. Look, we just saw what happened in the bot lane. He overextended, and they're just hoping for another miracle or a misplay that Demon Kite did. But after that shakeup, I don't think Demon Kite will have a repeat of that same mistake.
Oh, here comes a fight.
Okay, charging in. Gosu will be leading the charge, and there is the Emperor's Divide by Z-Dragon. One ultimate removed from both teams, and I think it favors, I would say ADDU more.
Yeah, that's a big cooldown burned by ADDU. It will favor them in the upcoming fight, and there is a window where they can engage.
Oh boy, 3-member locked down by the Cataclysm, and it's going to be bad news for ADDU. Cosmic Radiance will be channeling through, and looks like Kang is removed. Bad is very low. Carlay gets instantly bursted down. Demon Kite gets the double kill, and looks like Kitanda will not be surviving just yet. He will be making it alive thanks to the GLP 100, and Gosu will be surviving that dive. Only 2 members surviving that very forced clash.
It looks like they will get out for now, but a great opportunity there seized by the Hound, seeing that there is a window to engage onto the members of ADDU. It nets Demon Kite a bunch of kills, and it looks like this game will go even further. And let's look at the Jarvan engage here. He lands a 3-man flag and drag combo into the 3-man dunk, and look at the Cosmic Radiance here. It provides so much safety for Demon Kite. He's untouched in the back of the fight, and he just deals so much damage here. I mean, nobody's a threat to Demon Kite at this point. With all the peel coming out and Vath flashing in to secure the Hound, means he has no more escapes with the Fairy Storm being down. Demon Kite just able to get the resets, able to clean up the rest of this fight. Really well played by the Hound.
Really well played for the Jarvan for making the game-changing clash. It will be LDCU winning that. Really awesome. I would say really great clash from the Jarvan. Really locking down 3 members plus the Cosmic Radiance was a really good combo. He zoned out the enemy so that the ADC Demon Kite was remain untouched.
And I like to see that adaptation from LDCU, picking a better time to engage, not just instantly running at them once they do see the members of ADDU. And with Baron being up, that will be a good objective to contest.
Oh boy, looks like Cosmic Radiance will be popping off. Hope goes in for the flash in onto Kitanda.
Watch
Kitanda pops his Zonias. Here comes Gosu going straight
Kitanda's down
for Repulse, and looks like Gosu will be joining the fight, and Vath will be, oh my god, instantly gets bursted down for his dive, and it's going to be Gosu coming down on top. He does get Scarl back. Hope is now just going to be walking away. Hopefully not get noticed by Gosu, but that's not going to happen, and I think the rocket jump and was a bit too reckless for Demon Kite.
Yeah, a 1-team fight there for ADDU, able to kite back from the engage of LCL will net them the Baron. And just look at fight here. Cosmic Radiance coming out this early into a fight. Smart choice by ADDU to kite back from the Cosmic Radiance. And so look at the AD carries here. Vath isn't really being threatened right now, but Demon Kite makes the crucial mistake of jumping in front of that. Even though Kitanda's down, the members of Ateneo de Davao are able to focus on Demon Kite with a knock-up landing and just kills him through the barrier and waiting for him to spawn from Guardian Angel. There's no more DPS coming out from LDCU at this point. So Gosu will get dismounted, but he will be able to get close to Sea Dragon, and without the ultimate from Azir, he will get chomped down by Gosu.
So that's going to be a clash that LCU regrets starting. And the Elder Drake, has it been secured by ADDU?
No, it's about to spawn, I think.
It's about to spawn. So the next Drake will be Elder. I could have sworn I saw the icon, but yes, I think they got the Elder Drake.
I wonder why. So with Baron buff and Elder, I believe, on the side of Ateneo de Davao, they could look to start a fight here, and they need to be extra careful.
Yeah,
they
have the Elder Drake.
Yeah, they need to be careful not to give the Hound that same engage opportunity.
Look at the damage coming in for the aspect of the Dragon and the Baron buff combo. That burn is just too much. And also, the Emperor's Divide has been consumed. Demon Kite not anymore having his Guardian Angel, will have to rethink his life choices. He does not have a second chance.
Yeah, Liceo de Cagayan has to wait for Elder Drake to at least time out in order to look for a
That's
fight.
like 2 minutes and 30 seconds in.
They need to wait for that window because right now there is no window. Ateneo de Davao just shutting down the opening for Liceo de Cagayan.
Oh my god, the base is just getting demolished. The aspect of the Dragon is just too much. Gosu.
Jay does get popped.
He does have the Guardian Angel. They might collapse onto Gosu. Gosu flashes away. Kitana gets zoned out by Hope. He can't even go near the members, but Bath is there with the Saya. Feather Storm in and out. Oh my god! Look at the sweet, sweet damage, but no follow-up from Bath. That is very sad.
Liceo de Cagayan University pulling off a miraculous team fight versus a team that has Baron buff and has a 4 Drake Elder buff. That is insane.
Ignore all the warning signs. Danger, hot surface, don't touch. You put your hand there for solid 5 seconds, and that's what LDCU did. Aspect of the Dragon just torching the members of LDCU. They don't care. They still go straight for it.
There is no stop in the vocabulary of these players, and they will potentially look for an inhibitor. Will Vatid Kitanda be able to defend versus this Tristana push?
Oh my god, Teleport is going to be channeling through. They will be betting all their eggs in this basket. Inhibitor
Gosu is up in 10.
Taking down Gosu, yes, will be up in 10 seconds, but right now 5. Right, LDCU, they will be disengaging from that fight.
So look at this. Look at this. With Gosu losing his Guardian Angel early in that fight, I think that does help LDCU a lot. And versus Elder Dragon team, this is a huge win for LDCU. Look at Demon Kite hopping off to the side and free hitting here, and Kitana's zoned away from the fight. He deals no damage, but
it's really bad positioning.
Yeah, regardless of Vast dealing a lot of damage with his Feather Storm Blade Caller combo, chunking the members of LDCU, there is no focused target, and LDCU is able to pick the right target and win the team fight. Ooh, crucial pick.
Oh my god, just when you thought that LDCU can bounce back, but there is a reset. We've seen this before. Hope gets picked up, no big problem there.
Yeah, and that is huge for Ateneo de Davao. Demon Kite needs a tank in front of him, and with Maokai being down, it's gonna be on to Rapples and the Hound to provide the peel, because during that last fight, Hope zoned out Kitanda from the entirety of the fight, which practically sealed the fight for Liceo de Cagayan, even though they were in a disadvantaged spot. So right now with that pick, Ateneo de Davao looking to push forward. I think they could go for this bot lane inhibitor here. Of course, Kitanda's already prepping the wave to crash. He's already shoving the minions.
Okay, looks like the inhibitor will be taken out by ADDU. LDCU Titans are not giving up just yet. They do have their secret weapon, a very destructive weapon. Demon Kite on the Tristana with locked-in items. Blade of the Rune King. Ooh, that's no wonder the tanks are nothing.
Yeah, at this point, the gold leads, they're really irrelevant, because with Demon Kite being full items, it just comes down to how well Liceo de Cagayan can peel for Demon Kite and how well Ateneo de Davao can engage onto Liceo de Cagayan University. Because if ADDU get a proper engage here and are able to pick off Sea Dragon or Demon Kite at the start of these fights, the fight is practically already over for them because full tank Jarvan and Maokai and Tarek won't deal damage to threaten the members of Ateneo de Davao University. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams decide to play out the upcoming fights, because it's really going to be a turning point for this match on how each team plays the 5v5.
Oh man, when it comes to something as tense as picking off members one by one and team fights, Hope better not choke because he always gets picked off. And as for Gosu, he's doing a really good job. Only died twice in this whole game.
Yeah, I'm really expecting the next fight to be super explosive with everyone having this much. It looks like Emperor's Device is going to disengage this.
Oh, he does not get knocked up. He will be burning the ult. But the cooldown is rather fast for the Emperor's Device at this point.
Yeah, once again, Kled ult for 0 ult. Let's just burn this for that. And right now, a crucial cooldown burn for Liceo de Cagayan University. And again, Ateneo de Davao, they have a window to engage here without the Emperor's Divide.
So far, 44 minutes into the game, a very long game. And I think the members of LDCU and ADDU, they're getting exhausted at this point of the game. This is the best of the series. You gotta think of the mentality of these players entering this very long, gruesome game. But if you lose a long game like this, if ADDU wins this long game, this is gonna really hit LDCU so hard in the gut, in the heart, in their mindset. So this is something. What if ADDU wins this? They just don't win the second game. They win maybe the third game because of the mentality that LCU is investing right now. Gosu! Oh my god, no
Baron
more
is
Gosu.
alive though. I think Gosu sacrificed himself to give his team the Baron.
But will the Baron matter at this point with a 4-on-5 fight?
I think LDCU are going for a base race sort of play here. They're trying to stop the back so Demon Kai can push down the mid lane.
Oh wait, the inhibitors are actually going to be...
Look at the bot lane though for the base of LDCU. Look at the Nexus Tower.
They're risking it all. They better at least send one member to defend, but they're not going to give up just yet. This is bad news. If they get aced here, Gosu can just teleport.
Yeah, with the Baron buff, Ateneo de Davao can stall the game here. Hope has to go back and defend that.
Wait, why is no one going back? Defend the... Gosu just might teleport. If he teleports there, that's game 10. But looks like LCU may just gamble everything.
They're going for the ballsy play.
Emperor's Divide there. One Nexus turns down. Demon Kang going in for Kang. Here comes the Cosmic Radiance. They're not focusing anymore on the turrets. Kang is in the middle of the fight. He's very low in health. Looks like Demon Kang will be focusing onto the Nexus turret. Oh no! Nexus is exposed, but no one is going to be... Oh my god, this is going to be a reverse teleport. The teleport is gonna happen, and I think LDCU just got too greedy.
A huge turnaround in the 4v5 for Ateneo de Davao University. And Liceo de Cagayan rolling their dice, risking the game there. Nobody going back to defend their Nexus Towers, and Down will just die here. I mean,
no, what happened there was Demon Kai had full aim at the Nexus turret, but just ignored the turret, go straight for Cat.
The critical misplay from Demon Cat.
They should have all focused on the Nexus turret and the Nexus. They could have won this game. But once again, high risk, high reward will fail for LDCU with ADDU securing the second game. This is going to hit LDCU very hard in the second game. You're going to tilt so hard in game 3.
Yeah, Liceo de Cagayan, they have to reset after that ending. They have to... It really comes down to how strong they are mentally to not tilt after that loss.
They're going to tilt for sure. 100% they're going to tilt. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, and of course, good win from Ateneo de Davao University. Able to end the game eventually there, even though it took them around 45 minutes. They're able to tie up the series and force a game 3 to potentially send them to the final.
Okay, so with that thing said, we're all human. We're all human, and after that game, we all made mistakes. But when it came to something as crucial as that, that's going to be a very painful mistake that LDCU will have to live with going into Game 3. They're going to be not in their good mindset for sure, because what happened there was just pure misplay. They had everything. They had Demon Kite's damage, but what they lacked was decisive shot calling. At the last clash, you saw it too, Chisto. They just went for Kang.
Yeah, I think if Demon Kite and the Azir focused on the Nexus Towers, they had enough safety from
time to just take down the turrets.
They had Cosmic Radiance to provide invulnerability, and in a 4v5 without the most fed member in Gosu, there's really no real fight that ADDU can take there. And I just wonder why they went for the kill. It's a really crucial misplay there.
Very curious what happened there because I gotta say, really painful loss for ADDU. But with that said, I think let's get straight to the last game of the best of 3 series in one of the semifinals, match 2 of the Mindanao Conference. Congratulations again towards ADDU for a decisive, I would say Puso Gaming. That's the right term, right?
Yeah.
Not giving up just yet and going straight and just hanging on to that small light, and they just won it. So once again, we have been your Shoutcasters. I am Vulcan, and with me is Chisto. We'll be back after a short break. First, the bot lane. He will be popped in. Rapsu's very low on health. The bomb will be onto Kane. Kane is very low. Goes away with the flash into Shurima. The Emperor's Divide will channel through, but no, it will still be ADDU getting that double kill. Thanks to the start in and out. Looks like Jarvan instantly gets bursted down. He may get taken down, and looks like those two will be helping his team. 4 members. Rocket jump, pays the price. Kang instantly bursts him out. Cosmic Radiance does make it through. Kang is caught by Hope. Hope gets the kill. Same as Sea Dragon going with the shifting sands for the double kill. Kitanda is very low. He may not survive this. Doesn't Kitanda can't do anything. The Voice of Light will be pushing away 3 members. Oh wait, the reverse. Oh my god! Looks like late side Cosmic Radiance only on to Repulse. This could be ADDU's chance. But looks like the Demon Kite and Repulse are very low on health. They will be weaving out of the fight. The Hound will lock down 2 members. But again, Gosu is just popping off, just snowballing, slapping each member's face with that sweat, and Kitanda with the balls of life. Here comes Gosu going straight
down
for Repulse, and looks like Gosu will be doing the fight, and back will be, oh my god, instantly gets bursted down for his dive. And it's going to be Gosu coming down on top. He does get snarled back. Gosu punches away. Kitanda gets zoned up by Hope. He can't even go near the members, but back is there with the Zaya. Better storm in and out. Oh my god! Look at the sweet damage, but no follow-up.
Yeah, with the Baron buff, ADDU can stall the game here. Hope has to go back and defend that.
Wait, why is no one going back? Defend the... Gosu just by teleport. If he teleports there, the game set. But looks like LDCU may just gamble everything.
They're going for the faulty play.
Emperor's Divide here. 1 Nexus turn down. Demon Kite going in for Kang. Here comes the Cosmic Radiance. They're not focusing anymore on the turrets. Kang is in the middle of the fight. He's very low on health. Looks like Demon Kite will be focusing onto the Nexus turn. Oh no! Nexus is exposed, but no one is going to be. Oh my god, this is going to be a reinforced teleport. The teleport is going to happen, and I think LDCU just got too greedy.
A huge turnaround in the 4v5 for ADDU University. And they say that again, rolling their dice, risking the game there, nobody going back to defend their Nexus towers, and down will just die here. I mean,
so what happened there was Demon Kite had full aim at the Nexus turret, but just ignore the turret, go straight for
the critical misplay from Demon Kite.
They should have all focused on the Nexus turret and the Nexus. They could have won this game, but once again, high risk, high reward will fail for LDCU with ADDU.
Not enough Garena shells to buy the latest League of Legends skin? On sale now? Get shells anytime, anywhere with your Globe or Touch mobile number. Go to gamer.com.ph and sign up with your mobile number and enter the verification code you will receive via SMS. Log in and choose the game and pin you want. Check out to purchase the pin with your load or through your postpaid account and receive the pin on your phone instantly. Never miss a sale on your favorite League of Legends skins and champions with Gamer.